coming back. Because I don't want to take a super long break. I'm very much enjoying this game. So, let's jump right back in, shall we? Let me unmute. And let's get back to it! Interesting, the background just went blurry. Okay. There's nothing I can, like... shoot with an arrow here. Right, we determined there was no obvious spots. I wonder if I can be standing on top of that thing when it goes up, if there's anything up there that somehow... Well, I guess we'll find out. Try this again. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that. What I need to do is I need to be this guy, bounce this down, run over to the yellow one, bounce the yellow one down, then climb up via the green one and get onto that tall one. That's the plan. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the emulator was not properly blurring the background before. This is where I wanted to get. It doesn't go back up? Okay. So in that case, how do I get at the fairy that this mask insists is in this room? Some more of these little dudes. I wish I could, like, call to them and do, like a, you know, hot and cold kind of thing, or some indication besides, hey, you're currently in a room with one, would be nice. Where did Tattle go? Does she have something to tell me? Oh, there's my first-person view. Or does she just want to tell me about these things again? Seriously, though. This might be one of the ones I ask somebody to look up. Because, I'm worried that it's just glitching out and telling me that there's a fairy in this room even though there's not. So if someone can look up how to get the sprite in this room, I'd be much obliged. To double check that there's nothing that I'm supposed to see that I'm not. Wait, was that a cavern? This button is first person view. No. Nothing obvious. Wait, there's a big fucking hole in the ceiling. What the heck? I see that without the thing? I cannot. Yeah, Mango, you said that right after I had figured that out. I guess I can't shoot the arrows while I have the lens of truth on. Okay, so there's a big hole in the ceiling. What does that do for me? Okay. Okay. I mean, that's the only thing I could do, because I couldn't reach the hole at all, so I'm glad that it worked, but there was no reasonable... You know what? I wonder if that's blocked by a giant thing of ice with the lens of truth, because I can't see ice with the lens of truth on, so... And then that would be an indicator to shoot a fire arrow at it. That's probably what's going on, I would guess. So similarly, there's a thing there, and it's got a Deku scrub in it. Or a Deku flower. Interesting. Am I supposed to, like, aim a jump into it? Or something? Once again, she's indicating down there, which seems unhelpful. Right, this was where I wanted to do the thing where I fired at a bunch of snowballs, and I couldn't figure out what that actually did to help me. Because I can't really jump across this thing because it doesn't have the little ramp up like the other things do. I guess I can try and jump across, but I don't think it's going to do anything. No, don't go that way. That was a bad way to go. I guess there's nothing stopping me from attempting this, right? Yeah, not at all. What? Bullshit. Totally made that. Come on. So now if I boost this thing up, does that mean I'll be able to jump down to that place? Probably not. I think I've done everything here. So yellow is covered. That one comes up. Right. Oh, interesting. These torches apparently stay lit, so I should just be able to go right back. Hit the other button. That's nice that I don't have to light them again, because that was tedious. actually the answer. But... oh, yikes, and the second day is almost over already. Green door is also satisfied. Green door and yellow door seem to be satisfied, basically. Yeah, and then this is back to the beginning. And then this way is the way... oh, I should be wearing this. We've already got stuff here. Now we're back here again. Right. And now I can't cross this. Why is this the only pillar that's a different color? Can I slam into it? Or melt it, perhaps? Maybe it's made of snow? Okay, well, can't slam into it. Perhaps I can melt it. It's not the only pillar that's a different color. Maybe I can lens of truth it? Maybe it actually is a different color and I cannot see that it's a different color. That would be not unusual. Okay, that's not the case. Can I bomb it? Tattle, I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. The only part of the pillar is a different color. Do you mean that spot right there? Because that's interesting to me. I thought that was a light flare, but maybe that's... no, not what I'm looking for. Maybe that's not a light flare. Maybe I can just hit it with the thing? No, I think that's a camera light flare. I think she's talking about the big blue part of the pillar. Or the big, not blue, but like white, really. Can it be rotated? Or maybe there's a door on the other side of it that I can go into? Or something like that? Okay. According to the map, to get across the way, there's only an across the way below it, not above it. Maybe there's stairs up? In which case... maybe... I think that's the pillar jumping room, then I'd go all the way across. Go back down one. Nope, nothing useful. Come on. Yeah. Down. Yes, Wolf. Just repeatedly run into that ice. I noticed they don't get frozen into a solid block of ice. Alright. Back here again. So the north side is, I think, completely, yeah, opposite from where I entered. Which is that other green door. So, yes, I think I have to jump to the other side of the pillar place to get to that spot. That's the only explanation I can think of for the other color is that, like, it's somehow a room I can enter. But I'm too low down here. So... how do I get to that bridge is the question. That's what I'm interested in. The map doesn't show it. The map also says there's a room I haven't been in on the next floor up. There's gotta be a way to do this, right? If any of you guys are not, by the way, like, familiar with this game, and you would like to try guessing, like, I accept uninformed guesses. If this was a game where I got XP, I would feel compelled to fight those enemies. But since I don't, I might as well just run past them. She showed me this area down there as though I could somehow easily get to other places from there. But last time I jumped there, it seemed like that was just a useless blank ledge. Is there anything on this side like that? No. You really want me to go there, huh, Tattle? Now what? You were the one who insisted we come here. What do you want me to do? Is there something I can bomb? Is there something I can lens of truth? Is there something I can shoot? What? Nothing to bomb. As far as I can tell, no lens of truth. And turning blue. Tattle, why are you turning blue? Is there something you are trying to show me? What's blue? You have nothing to say to me, but you're indicating a thing. What are you indicating? Why are you indicating? Something about that. Looks like those snowballs reformed, maybe. I can blow them up all the way from down here, it looks like. At least to some extent. Not that this is serving any useful purpose except totally wasting my magic, but you know, why not? What do you want me to do, Tattle? Goron the fuck out off of here, or what? I don't know if it actually works in this game. In the other games, you could poke walls to see if they were bombable. Well, if there's something specific she wants me to do here, I don't know what it is. If there was like a hidden Deku scrub or something somewhere, or Deku flower that I could just scooch up to, that'd be great, but I don't believe that to be the case. So, I'm a little stumped. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get to that room, other room I haven't seen on the map, if I can. It's on the second floor. It's to the left side. This will be the way on the other side of that, that snowy place, probably. Nope, that is there. Okay. Did I lower the pedestal and get up to the second floor? Can I get up to the second floor if I lower the pedestal? It's just an empty bridge, isn't it? I mean, I don't remember doing that. God, I feel like I just tried this, but and it takes a long time to iterate, which is the problem. But part of me kind of wants to just try it again. Okay, let's see how high up I can get without raising this thing up. Because I think I know roughly how to get upstairs. I think I take the red door and then the blue thing. And I can just get upstairs. A bunch. Maybe. Yeah, howl, howl. I hear ya. Wolf thing. Right here. This way. Okay, yes, then that gets me here. Now, this is the spot where I have never been in the left side here. That's a way up. So, I guess if I go across... You know, that other room may actually have been where I got the bow and arrow. So it's possible that I do not need to go back to this room. Ah, yes. I recall this problem. But for the sake of argument, I've never been in there this time around, and there's a... Nope, wrong direction. I actually thought that might work. There's also a hidden area right there. I wonder if I can just shoot that, if that's got a shootable thing in it. Yes, I know you see it, Tattle. There is a Deku scrub thing, or a Deku flower there. I'm sure there's a fairy in it. I'm not sure how I would get there, except jumping across from somewhere else. And there's no obvious way to do so. Can I roll up this ramp into that thing? Probably not. Nope, nope, that was a bad idea, that was a bad idea. God damn it. Mistakes were made. I think she was indicating the chest behind the flower. Yeah, it occurred to me that maybe there was an invisible Deku flower or something there. But I went over the space as a Deku and I didn't see any, like, dive prompts. Maybe if I was a Deku and wearing the Lens of Truth, but I'm not sure. I guess I can do that, because I can wear a Lens of Truth while with Goron. But as far as I can tell, the Lens of Truth doesn't show different things based on what species you are at the time you're wearing it. So it would be weird if I could see it with one of the others, if I while I was a Deku and not see it while I was Link. That would be an odd change. Oh, so close. I let go of it a little too soon. No! God. I just remember there being invisible chests in Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I mean... It's possible that there's a thing and my Lens of Truth just isn't showing it properly. I guess I didn't try the start trick. It's possible. At least this is mostly just walking up, instead of, like, having to figure out a bunch of puzzles or fight a bunch of enemies or whatever. I feel like it would be possible to hit that part on the wall, but very, very difficult from that starting ramp there. Yeah, alright. So I gotta cross this way. Is this the part where you're gonna indicate to me that there's something on that random platform? You are, aren't you? What do you want from me? What do you want from me, Tattle? Wrong button. Yeah, if there's something invisible, then my lens is not seeing it, and even, like, in a way where I would normally see something if it was there, so... So I don't think there's, like, a hidden Deku flower there. Unless I have to somehow plant one or something. Is that the door I've never been in? Yeah, I think it is. Alright, well, I'll try getting in that door. And, like I said, I think it's just the place where I got my bow and arrow last time, but... Whoa, that was not enough lead up. Yeah, fuck. This is the place where I fought this guy the first time. Easier on when there's only these 4 spots. I mean, not easy, but easier. Looks like I pretty much have to be running in random circles. I just hope that I end up near him. Luckily, Tattle is very nicely indicating to me which one is the real one, which I appreciate. this is where I got the bow last time. So that's the one spot I haven't been. Yeah. Derek, the reason Furey is spelled that way is because that is my last name. That is how I spell Furey. Just FYI. And anybody else in chat who did not know that. There is a reason that I'm spelling Furey with an E. Okay, let's see. No, wrong button. So there's that ledge. Is there an easy place to fall down there from? I could maybe make that jump from up there. Right. Okay, well, let's roll our way across this. Which is the way up? Was this the way up? No, this is just a quick way. I think this way was the way up. Sure. Don't give me hints, Derek, please. This is meant to be a clean playthrough, so I'm going to ignore whatever's in this chat and see if I can. Whoa, that was not what I meant to do. Oh well, I'm just not going to read it. But yes, in general, please do not give me hints about this game. I'm trying to do a clean playthrough. Okay. If people want to spam the chat to get that out of there, that would be appreciated. I don't know what exactly is in there, but right, it's just a staircase up, right? Yeah. Okay. So now, if I look... no, that's not gonna work. No, not... God, Java! Not that mask. Ruby's got some good, emoticons, or not emoticons, emotes. That's what I'm thinking of. For the purposes of that. Okay. Oh, come on! That was pretty close though, right? Thanks, Totally Mango. Let's sigh. Cool. Alright. Chat has been successfully spammed. Ruby, I think that last one was inappropriate. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm good. The hints are cleared. I feel like I could make that jump. I feel like, even though I didn't make it that time, I feel like that was a possible to make jump. best angle on that jump? Geronimo! No. Okay. You cannot make that jump. At least not like that. At least I don't think so. There might be some other angle from whence I can make that jump. It's a long way back up. I wish it was a shortcut. I wish, like, once you had gotten up to a certain point, you unlocked something that would shortcut you back up. Especially because it's about to be the third day. And so, I'm gonna have some issues getting everything done in time if I don't figure this out soon. I don't think I can roll off the edge because towards there because I would need a snow lead up, and I don't think that ledge is snowy. Because if it's snowy, then I get to spin. I go real slowly and I spin up, which is useful for me. When it's not snowy, I just yeah, do that. Maybe I can fall down here? Let's be Link for this. Oh, this is probably a bad idea. No, that pushes me too far back. The act of falling off the edge gives me a little bit of a pushback, so I can't quite manage that. Maybe I should just try rolling through all these rooms. Just be a Goron. A little faster. Oh, it won't be for this one though. It's fun to roll, but it's not very precise to roll. Yeah, Ruby, I could definitely see how rolling would be, like, a favorite. It's a fun activity, it's just very difficult to... Yeah, and I don't think I quite jump high enough to get there by doing that thing off. Is there... There's nothing on this side for me to... Okay, let me do another look around. Maybe from there, I could jump. That seems like a bad idea too. It's right there. How do I get to it? Can't roll off. Okay, let's look at my items. I don't think throwing a bomb there would do any good. Shooting it with a fire arrow probably wouldn't do any good. There's no song I can play. The Deku won't help me unless I have another flower to get into it. The Goron won't help me unless I can roll to it, and there doesn't seem to be a lead up. I really don't think there's anything in there except a fairy, so theoretically I should also be able to just go somewhere else to get to the boss. She's showing it to me. Yeah, I know. I want to go there too. I mean, I guess I'll try shooting it, but there's like no reason to suspect that would be a thing. Yeah, no. Yeah, she's indicating the chest in there. Dekus don't have longer jumps than Link, right? They've got shorter jumps. Oh shit. I suppose I could try jumping as a Deku. Oh, Ruby, tell me your idea. I'm gonna try jumping as a Deku and see if that works. Probably it will kill me, but... No, I thought maybe he was lighter, so... Yeah, Ruby, if you want to just tell me what your idea is. I'm slightly stumped at this point. Not quite stumped to the point of direct answers, but definitely stumped to the point of other people's ideas. Maybe roll from the top of the pillar when it's up? That's true. I mean, that's worth a shot. Oh, good, it's the third day. Yikes. I don't think the pillar has snow on top either, so I'm not sure, but maybe it has a long enough lead up that I can just do a straight up roll. Am I even going... I'm not going the right way. I have to actually go down and boost the pillar up first. Well, at least if the moon crashes into everything, I will have a better idea of what to do when I come back. Link. Boop. Now we go back to the red door. It's a little creepy how the whole earth shakes when you're on the final day. It's kind of disconcerting, and it does give a real sense of time pressure, which is sort of an interesting part of this game. I'm normally not a huge fan of time pressure generally in games, but I don't know. You do get a lot of it in this game. Like, a lot of time, I mean. So, it's not quite as bad. I mean, barring certain tasks like chasing people around tunnels and whatnot. Right, this is not how I get up anymore, I guess. How did I get up last time? Shoot. There was another way that I got up last time? Question mark. Right. So, okay. So the left-hand door is for the middle, level stairs. And then the right-hand door is for the higher level stairs, I think. If I can ever make this fucking jump. Okay, come on. Now, friend. Yes, good. Wrong button. That brings me up here, where I can then roll around to this to get up one higher. Hey, Scug. Nice to see ya. And then I can come out this way and do what? Roll over there, I guess. Ooh, you know what? Actually, let me roll over there. And then look down. Because this was the area, right, where I thought... No, maybe not. I was gonna say, wasn't one of these the ones where I thought there might be a door into the other side of that pillar space somewhere? Maybe not. Right, there's this guy. This is also a place where I should be able to get to. Like, there's literally nothing else in this room, so how else would I get into here? Well, actually, that's not true. Is there? No, there's a ceiling on this room, so I can't fall down. So what do I do about that? Is that just something I can fire an arrow into? Nope, not. I mean, the other one I could just fire an arrow into. Maybe from a different angle? Wait, which way does it go? It's so difficult to tell. There's like nothing, no point of reference there. Just literally some kind of a hole? Nope. What about from here? Doesn't it look like it's like a tunnel leading back? Oh, it says something that should be appearing in that hole is not. Must be an emulator bug. Okay. Is there just a fairy in that hole? Probably. Yeah, there we go. Ah, I see. So I can see the fairies. I can see the hole when the lens of truth is on, but I can't see the fairies. They're on whatever the same cover as the ice thing is. That it disappears when I have the lens of truth on, even though I can see it normally. So there you go. Well, that's a thing we learned, so this wasn't entirely wasted. At the very least. Oh good, more of these guys. I don't think I need to fight them again, do I? I mean, they're annoying, but... yeah. Okay. Alright, so here's the place where I'm at the top of this thing. And the question is, somewhere along this side, somewhere, there is a thing with a fairy and or a decuscope. There it is, I think. Yeah. Okay. So this may kill me. I'm going to try this, and then after, whether I get it or not, I'm going to take a break, I think. So, alright, you ready, Link? Hey! Look at that. Yeah, 14. And now there's no more ones in this. I don't think I mean, I can't get back up there as a Deku Scrub, can I? Like, these things certainly don't shoot me that high, I would think. Yeah, no. But they let me get to, like, here. I don't have to go all the way back. I hope. That's not useful to me. God damn it. I chose the wrong one. I chose the wrong direction. Well, I got the fairy that was there, though. And now there are no more fairies in the central chamber, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. I should have state saved. But I did not. Alright. So, I got fairy number 14. Come on. Come back. Camera. Camera. There we go. So I got fairy number 14. Fairy number 15 is still around somewhere. I assume behind that area where I'm, like, hitting snowballs away from that one bridge. But unfortunately I can't get there with the pillar up. So... and I can't get across there by leaping with the Goron. Because he's, there's no ramp for him to ramp off of. If there's a way to use the pillar to, like, get up to the top of the pillar and then knock it down again. Actually, maybe I can get up this high. If I go up the side, shoot the white snowballs, and then go up the other side and get to this point without the pillar being up, then I can jump across it and hit it when it's lower? Maybe? But I'm going to take a short break again, and we'll try one of those things when I get back. So, see you guys soon.